Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming to my channel, D versus Debt. This is D and it's Savings Challenge Sunday, so it's time to put some money away in my Savings Challenge envelopes. But before we get going, I was horrified when I was setting up to realize that I forgot to show my freebies that I received from Vicky at the Happy Budgeting Mom. So on Friday, I showed the little hop into investing challenge that I purchased from her. I didn't realize though I forgot to show the goodies that she sent. So Vicky, I'm so sorry. So let me go ahead and do that first. Look how beautiful this is. So I absolutely love hummingbirds. I have feeders all over the place in my house, well, outside my house. And I just love that she, paid attention to detail and remembered that fact about me. So let's pretend that this hummingbird is feeding on this over here. And then she included a couple of savings challenges. And I love this because I had been eyeballing her Thanksgiving savings challenge. In her shop, she's got this gorgeous envelope. And so I was like, well, I don't really save up money for Thanksgiving, but just because of that envelope, I think I kind of want to now. So this is so cute. So thank you, Vicky, so much for these goodies. You are so kind and so thoughtful. So again, my sincere apologies for forgetting to show those. My mind has been scrambled. So just as a heads up, this week I will probably be a little quiet on social media. On Monday is my mom's mastectomy, and so from there I'll be running around trying to help her out and all of that. So you might not see as much of me this week, but hopefully after that things will settle down and we'll be okay. So please make sure to send love, thoughts, healing energy, prayers, whatever it is you want to send my mom's way. That would be greatly appreciated. So let's go ahead and get started with the savings challenges. So this first one, as I was getting ready to record, I was like, oh, I missed it by one. So as of now, as you can see by the screenshot, I have 2,049 subscribers, which is super awesome. But I was one away from being able to stamp 2 boxes. So I will be able to stamp the 2025 and just one more to get to the next one. Now I will be stuffing a total of $100 this week, and whatever's left over after I do the savings challenges, if there is money left over, then I will be putting it into my sinking funds. So I got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And I realized the very top one is my D-Buck. So I found one D-Buck this week. So before I stuff this envelope, let me go ahead and get that out of the way since that is in its own binder. Oops, I have it upside down. I'm telling you, my brain is scrambled. I'm just one hot mess. So no Starbucks, still keep striking out on that. For my D-Bucks, I've got 50, 100, 150. These are in sections of 10, so 160, 170, 180, 81, 82, 83, and then 84, 85, 86, 87, because I have those two $2 D-Bucks. So if this is the first time on the channel, see the letter in the circle, the letter D. I'm collecting those to pay debt, and so I'll be using that to attack my mortgage. I'm hoping to make at least one full mortgage payment by the time the year is over. So notice this one has a different letter, the letter E. So depending on where the money was made is what letter is in there. So it's letters between A through L. So I happen to collect the D's. All right, so let's put the dollar away here for this savings challenges. And so this means then that I have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So I need to trade out a 20 for all these bills so that way it's not so bulky. So time to hit the ATM and get those 20s out and do a bill condensing. Now remember, this was one of my freebies from my Freebie Friday video this week. So if you're interested in this savings challenge, it's there for the taking. All right, so the next one is my likes. So please make sure to hit the like button on this video, and then a week from today, I'll count it up, record it here, and for every 10 likes, I save up $1. So I was curious to see if today when I fill out my first row, or I complete my first row, if I would have enough for 100, and I do. So you all rock. You did amazing with the likes and gave me 218 of them. That is a ton of likes. So thank you so much. This is the only challenge that gets me excited when I have a big number in here. After this, anything over 20 usually makes me have a meltdown. So in this case, though, I'm perfectly fine with that 21. So yay! As you're going to see in a minute, it will add up to over 100. So there's 10, 20, and 1. So there's already a $50 placeholder in there. So 50 is in Ally. Collecting interest. I just got another notification from them that it went up to 1.15% now. So that interest rate has been going up, 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 which is great because that means then my money is earning more money. So there's 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 106. So because I've reached the $100 mark, then I'm going to take 100 of it. And I'll be replacing it with this $100 placeholder. These are linked in my description box down below if you want to buy these. These are so amazing. I mean, anything shiny. I'm like a magpie. And so anything shiny grabs my heart. So $106. And so that means then that those $100 that I took out, I'll be depositing it and putting it into my Ally account. So I don't have to worry about money getting stolen. And the cool thing is that it grows interest there. So it's growing more money for me just by sitting in the bank. All right, my mystery savings challenge. So I'd finished off my bingo savings challenge, which was the $325 one. So that was all money for travel. So now this is going to keep building and added to that. So this is from Loteria. She has cash and plan. So any of these challenges that you see, if they strike your fancy, they're all linked in the description box down below, so you can go check them out. So I have no idea what this is going to be. So my anxiety is spiking. Let's go ahead and go with this one. All right, Loteria. I don't have to have a heart attack. So one of the goals is actually to be able to travel to meet Loteria in person at a convention that we both love, which is a planner convention because we are both planner nerds. So there is a $6. So very first set of money that goes into the new travel savings challenge. Super duper cute. And the cool thing about that convention is their mascot basically is a llama. So this is so perfect for that. All right, confession of shame. I did not ride my bike at all this week. So for those of you that are familiar with the monsoons, it rains all the time. But in between the rains, these little jerks, we call them no-see-ums here. I don't know what their actual name is, but they come out in like clouds. And as soon as you're outside of the house, they attack your eyes, your nose, your ears, your scalp, and just bite the crap out of it. So I've been avoiding riding the bike because seriously, just a couple of days ago, I look like Quasimodo. The no-see-ums got one of my eyes and it was swollen and puffy. And so I was just walking around like, yeah, try not to stare too much. But so no riding the bike for me this week. We'll see how next week looks. Let's go ahead and do the roll the dice savings challenge. So brace your ears if you don't like loud sounds. Oh my gosh. All right, there's 2 6s left here. So 2 of these 6s will go in. The third 6, I only put in $1 because my 6 is already filled in. I have a 5 and I'm all filled in with the 4s. So these right here aren't going to count. They're going to get turned into $1. But this is 12, 17, 18 bucks. Hot dang. And I'm eating up all my ones, so I might need to make change depending on how the other challenges go. All right, so that means in this time I'm only coloring in the 5 and I'm closing out the 6th row. So very, very exciting because that means I'm about to finish this challenge once I roll these 5s in the last 2. Let's counter up. This one also has 100 already in ally, so let's get the rest of it ready to be counted. So we've got 100, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 154 bucks. And even though it says 168, it will be a little bit over because again, I've been putting in those extra dollars. Each time I roll a number that's already closed out. So there goes that. This next one, I gotta get my supplies ready. So here's a playing card. Here are my tweezers, and here's a tiny little deck of cards. So let's see how I do. If I get a joker, I'll have a cow. No jokers. All right. So this is a 4 of clubs. Now I only have 3 ones left in my stash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a 5 and take this one out. So that works out to 4. And then now I have another 4 to work with. So let's go ahead and cross out that card. 4 of clubs. So that brings me to 100, 150 in ally, 55, 60, 62 bucks. And this will probably be put towards that new computer that I really, really want. But I just haven't been able to bring myself to buy because I'm a tightwad and new computers are expensive. But that'll probably go towards that for sure. All right, the back to school scratcher. So this is for school supplies. I had a couple of people ask me like, hey, why don't you post Amazon wish list of teacher supplies so that we can send them to your PO box? And I thought, wow, that's amazing. But seriously, it would be the shortest, most boring list ever. I fight tooth and nail with other teachers for dry erase markers because we share the classroom. I teach at a community college, and so that classroom sees a bunch of teachers in one day as we all rotate through. And so literally, if you leave your markers out, they're gone. Somebody else takes them. So you have to basically like hoard them, like my precious, you know, from Lord of the Rings style. And so for me, the dry erase markers are really the only teacher supply that I'm ever like, please just help me out with that, because I buy those in bulk basically. And then the only other supply really would be snacks for my students. So I teach in a very high poverty rate. And then also a lot of our students are first generation college students, meaning they're the very first person in their family to attend college. So because of that, a lot of our students don't have a lot of money to go around. And so I like to have snacks there for the students because it's hard to focus on school when you're hungry. It's hard to concentrate when your brain is like, you know, receiving all these signals from your belly like, I'm hungry, help. So I like to have like cookies and peanut butter crackers and cheese crackers and things like that. Before I went on sabbatical, I used to hit up the Dollar Tree and just buy in bulk those kinds of snacks, and the students really do appreciate it. So really, when it comes to school supplies and anybody ever offers to help, that's all I ask for. Dry erase markers for me, snacks for the students, and then all the other teachery stuff I buy for myself. The books and the pencils and the paper and, you know, all the other teachery stuff. So let's go ahead and see how much is going to go into that. I've been hopping all over the place on this scratcher. No rhyme or reason, no pattern. Oh no! Cindy! So this is from Cindy at Cindy Cat Budgets. And she must think teachers are rich. Lady, we are poor. This is the second 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20 goes into this. And let's see what that adds up to then. So there's my 20. Here's more 5s. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 bucks put away for school supplies. So that is coming along quickly with those big old numbers. This is also for school supplies. I just couldn't resist because it was so dang cute. So I'm going to go ahead and shake, shake, shake. I'm running low on cash, so I think this time I'm only going to pick 2 numbers. It better not be that $20 one. I will have a cow. So the first one is 4. The next one is 5. Oh, wow. So $9. Let me go ahead and color those in so I don't forget that I already picked those. So I've got a 4. Ooh, and my matchy heart is enjoying this combination simply because of the fact that the greens and the purples are all right here. So, ooh la la. I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to put in a 10 and take out a 1 since I'm running low on 1s. And that balances out to the number it was supposed to be. So we've got $5, $10, $15, $16, $17 saved up here. So I think then, in terms of balance, this is right now my dry eraser fund, and this right now is my snack fund. As I'm telling you, college students are hungry, ravenous. Okay, so this one is actually a combination of things. This is also going to be put most likely towards my computer that I want to buy, but I'm dragging my feet on. And so what I'm doing is I'm using my $300 savings challenge. This is another freebie from my website, which is linked down below. So what I did then is I realized Loteria, for those of you that are not familiar, it's Mexican bingo basically is what it is, but they have numbers in the corners. So these are the traditional cards. This is what they usually look like. However, I had a pack of Loteria cards that were from a dollar store, a 99-cent store, and so they're not like these, the pretty kind, they're the cheap kind. But this is a cute little bag that I had purchased there. I just snipped off basically, you know, where you loop your arm through. It's like a little crossbody bag. So I've got the Loteria cards here, and so I just did cards numbers 1 through 24. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle them, pull them, color in how much the number is, and put that away. But I'll also teach you the Spanish word because I feel bad. I keep forgetting to do Spanish word of the day, and I know Jocelyn from Cash Me in Paradise really wants to learn Spanish, and I love that. So my favorite card was actually number 25, so it didn't even make it to this. So I wanted to show it. 25 is El Borracho, which means the drunkie, the drunk man. There is a card for La Borracha. You see it here, number 52. This is the drunk lady. Just absolutely hilarious. So I wanted to show that. So let me go ahead and try to shuffle these cards. I am not the best shuffler ever. So each time I will try to give them a shuffle because they're probably not going to be very mixed up. See, don't do a very good job at all. All right, so let me go ahead and pick a random card. So the number and the card for today is, oh, it's a big one. Oh my gosh, I might be out of money. I might have to write an IOU. Oh my gosh. All right, so number 24 is El Cotorro. And that's basically, as you can see, like the parrot. So cute card, except for the fact that it's a super high number. So the cards are going to go back into here and they'll be put away. So let me see how much I have left. I've got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my gosh. So have to write myself an IOU the very first time playing it, which is so embarrassing and so hilarious at the same time. So I owe you $4. And let's go ahead and color in the 24. So I guess I got the biggest one out of the way first. Silver lining right there. Unfortunately, that means going into debt with my own savings challenge where I don't have enough money. So there it goes. That. I have a laminated version of it here, the smaller one, but this is a one without any numbers. So that's also available on my website for free. but I decided to use this with the Loteria. So let me know, are you interested in learning Spanish words? Do you think this is going to be fun? The plan I have for this Loteria challenge. And do you love this little drunkie card as much as I do? I mean, sheesh, that's funny. And you, Mr. Parrot, you are in trouble. El cotorro. So that's it. That's as far as I can take it with my savings challenges today since I am out of money. So I will see you in my next video. Again, I'm not sure when I'll be posting videos this week because of my mom's mastectomy and running around and helping and doing all that stuff. So it's going to be a super stressful week. I appreciate you being here. If you made it all the way to the end, please go ahead and let me know by leaving me a bird emoji. And I'll appreciate that because it shows me that you are a wonderful person and stick with me all the way to the end. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.